Rambayong hudas ako, uwing kapilumbayan, ubumbaran walungan, azul ka minakan. Nyami kakatong, kagayagan at ako, Sambaladen naka. Ambayong hudas ako, uwing kapilumbayan, ubumbaran na walungan, azul kami nagda. Magandang hapon. Good afternoon, everyone. Magandang hapon, Pilipinas. Assalamualaikum. We are going to travel today to a far, far away land. It's not really that far away anymore because we have Zoom, right? So we're going to travel in time and visit stories for long, long time ago, but they are still alive up to now. Long, long time ago, or once upon a time, the sun and the moon lives in the same place. Let's see, the arrow is the moon and the fan is the fan is the moon and the arrow is the sun. So the sun and the moon live in the same place, the sky, the same time, and it's during daytime. The moon said, "You are very beautiful and handsome, sun." And the sun said, "Yes, moon. I would like to marry you, and we can live happily here at the daytime. In one condition, you have to give me a son. And many, many nights and moons happen, and the moon is about to deliver her baby. During the time, the sun is busy hunting, going out to the wilderness to do his hunting every day. And when he came home one day, he heard the sound of the baby, newborn baby. And it's a soft sound, a soft cry of a baby that is a sign of a baby girl. The sun warned the moon that if you're going to have a baby girl, I am going to kill that baby girl. So the moon, when she heard that the sun is going through their door, the moon jumped out the window and ran and ran and ran and ran while the sun is following the moon with an arrow because he is going to kill the baby girl. The moon ran and ran and ran until she reached the nighttime. And from that day on, and from that night on, the moon shines and decorated the night with stars. And once in a while, the moon makes the baby moon shine. But the moon still loves the sun. So she sent the message to the sun that I will just meet you in my own terms. And that is during dusk and dawn. Once upon a time, there was no rain yet. So there lived the goddess and the god and the seven layers of the heaven. There, the goddess do little things like following up butterflies and little things that she has to stay at home. While the god, his name is Tungkulangit, he goes out and builds mountains, do lightnings and everything. So one day, Tungkulangit, who's the god, cannot find on Leon in the house anymore. She left because she feels so lonely because she is not allowed to go down to the earth. So she left and Tungkulangit cannot find her anymore. And so he threw his arrow far and it struck the floor of the heavens. And when he took the arrow, he saw through the little hole that there his wife, the goddess, is so happy tending the flora and the fauna of the mountains and the rivers and the valleys. So he said, can you come back here to the heavens to me? And she said, no, I'm happy here. If you want, you come here and visit me. So this Tungkulangit, the god, can only find and see his wife if he will go down the form of rain. So, among us, you have seen me dance earlier, and this is what you call landa. This textile is hand-woven by the Maranao people, or people of the lake, one of the largest islands in the Philippines that was not conquered by the Spaniards. So we're able to keep that culture and tradition. And up to the current, we still have this weaving, and this is in a wall. In a wall, which is from the people of the flooded plains or the Maguindanao people. And we have this. This is the weaving of the people of the strong current or the Tausug people. Isn't that beautiful that we still have all these living traditions and can be seen through the mats? Look at this. This is a sample of the hand-woven grass. These are reeds from the muddy area, the marshy area, and turn into beautiful designs. These are from the Tausug people. And here goes the dreams of the weaver. You will see here designs. This is Tinala from the Tiboli people. The design that is telling the story of the dreams of the weaver. Today, you are going to see the beauty of each of these people whose living tradition are still existing down there in the southern part of the Philippines. Yet, these traditions are threatened because the so-called modern multinational companies wants the land of these indigenous people. So we are going to show you the Chris. This is a beautiful Chris designed out of a dragon head. And that's cutting cross to the tradition of the Maranao. See this? The Maguindanao and the Tauso. We are now going to travel to the people of the strong current, the Tausug people. Say, Tausug people lives in our archipelago down there in the southern Philippines. And we're going to tell the story of the Sarimanok bird. The Sarimanok bird is the emblem of good faring, good seafaring, is actually a story of a goddess who lives in the seventh layer of the heavens. Her name is Sari. Sari is assigned to take care of the bodies of water. The river, the ocean, the waterfall, the ponds, the streams, and all those bodies of water, including the fishermen. Sari fell in love with the fisherman, and when she went home to the seven layers of the heavens, after her work on earth, she said, my dad, my father, I met a very handsome fisherman. I want to marry him. So the father said, what? You are forbidden to get involved with human beings. So Sari is non-confrontational. She kept it on herself. She kept it in herself until the day that she cannot hold anymore, that she did not go home to the seventh layers of the heavens after her day's work on earth, watching all the bodies of water and the fishermen. And she went to the fisherman, married him. The next day, after their wedding, the fisherman cannot find Sari anymore. Even though how much he ran and searched and shouted, Sari, where are you? Sari, where are you? Sari, where are you? She could never find Sari. And he found this very beautiful bird with the beautiful plumage, with some fish hanging in his back. And that is the Sarimanok bird. During these current days, the Sarimanok is an emblem, is an omen of good seafaring. Mutya ka baliling sa baybayo, isunay tahi sa bayi. Sama lang ka, ito na We're now going to visit the people of the dream weavers, the Tiboli people. They are existing for the longest time in the southern part of southern Philippines until the day in 1976. People from the lowlands discovered that these people have a lot of minerals in their soil. And the Tiboli were able to preserve their stories, their oral traditions, their art. They're self-sustainable people because they're around the lake. And as I said earlier, that even their weavings tell their stories. They are still there around the lakes, Lake Silutan, Lake Cebu, Lake Lahit, and with the 7-step falls that that is so amazing, the beauty of nature. However, they are actually in a very threatened situation right now because there are multinational companies who like the fertile soil of the Tiboli people. So you can see Dole Pineapple there took over their land and United Fruits. So we are telling the story so everyone will know the beauty and the legend that is preserved for centuries, but also for everyone to know that we have to think and care for Mother Nature by taking care of our indigenous people. I was talking earlier that the Tiboli people are very self-sustainable people because they live around the lake. So one of that beautiful lake is called Cebu or Lake Cebu, and that's the name of the place. So the place is very famous of the epic Lamlunay that has been preserved since generation and still being chanted. And parts of it are still in the oral tradition. So one of the story is the story of Cebu, where the lake came from. So it's the legend of the lake, Cebu. Once upon a time, there was this frog. In America, it sounds ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. In the Philippines, mind you, the sound of the frog is kokak, kokak, kokak. So maybe as you listen to me, you can say ribbit, ribbit, or you want to imitate the Filipinos, so they say the frog, it sounds kokak, kokak, kokak. So Boo lives, is in the mountain, right? So there is also Kludan and Boe Hinuo. Kludan and Boe Hinuo are living in that forests, and Boe Hinuo really wonders why Kludan goes home with a wet hair. No, the hair of Kludan is long. And then he really wonders why every day, after day of hunting, when her husband comes home, his hair is wet and he looks so fresh. So he doubted Kludan. So one day, Boe Hinuo followed Kludan in the forests in secret, following him slowly. And there he saw her husband talking to a frog. And when he removed the frog, put the frog on the other side, on his right side, a spring rose, water, beautiful, beautiful water, rushing upward like a fountain, and Kludan enjoyed himself. And that spring, that showers on him like a fountain. So then after his frolic with a beautiful spring, Kludan took Book. The name of the frog, kukak, kukak, ribbit, ribbit, is Book. And so he returned Book to the spring, and the spring went down, and there's no more spring. That means Book, Cebu, is guarding that spring. So what did Bohinowood did is she went to Book. Bohinowood removed the frog, removed Book, and then here goes the spring. that is so refreshing water. And so Boe Hinoa enjoyed so much the beauty and the coolness and the refreshing water from that spring. And then it she saw that it's becoming dark and she ran home, forgetting to return book to cover the spring. So that night, he did not tell Cludan and Boehinowo did not tell each other about book. They went to sleep for the night, and in the middle of the night, their house was floating because Boehinowo forgot to return the frog to cover the spring. And now, if you will visit these wonders of the world, the seven step falls in Lake Cebu, you will see that beautiful serene lake that became after Boe Henowo forgot to return Bo into the spring. So let's go and we will see the other stories that Bo or Lake Cebu has around its area. And because it's a very fertile soil, you will see that the growing of the plants, particularly rice, in this area is very healthy. You know, people eat rice, and that's our staple food in the Philippines. Rice planting, a rice is very sacred among the indigenous people. This time, among the Tiboli, as an indigenous people, they maintain this ritual twice a year in planting this rice. And before the rice planting happens, there is this dance that would praise nature, Mother Earth, to guard or to give bounty to the fruits, to the harvest of this rice. So you're gonna see now and join us the ritual called Madal Tanong. Isodwata Desodwata 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 Every year, the Madalsuyu is being danced as a prayer for the rainy season not to rain too much so that there will be no flood, no landslide. Or for the sunny season so that there will be not too much sun to parch the earth and cause drought. So this is the dance called Madalsuyu. Tunay kuno sa atin alam, tunay
sa sulat ng lunay kuno kamulan alam lunay kuno sa tambulalam lunay kuno samba kung kuno sa watan alam lunay tili mo ba Yue!
So today we're going to learn some of the dance. Okay, so you learn the dance with us and learn the story with us. How about that? Are you ready? Okay, so this is the rain. So this is the dragon hand or the bunga lima, no? Oh, by the way, you're learning the movements of the Tausug people. And this is the ocean. And this is the bubbles from the sea. And this is the bird. And this is the horned beetle. And this is the plant growing, the plant flowering. Plant growing. Okay, again, let's do the bubbles from the sea. And the bird. And the ocean. And the rain. Okay, let's dance together then. So try to learn the kakinikini of the Maranao. Music mo like I'll continue and all of them. So anybody who wants to learn about these dances and music, this is just a teaser with our storytelling, but you can visit us and post your comment or post your interest or any question at our IG, Kinding Sindaw, Instagram, and you can also visit our Facebook, Kinding Sindaw, and also we are in Twitter. And do you want to know more information? You can visit our website, kindingsindaw.org. We have classes every Saturday at 3 p.m. You can message us in either Instagram or Facebook or Twitter and tell us that you're interested to attend our class so we can give you access to our Zoom classes during Saturday at 3 p.m. Also, we have other classes during the weekday. We will send you invitation. Send us your email and tell us who you are and and why interested to be with us. It's very exciting to learn a lot about the oral tradition of Southern Philippines. And Kinding Sindaw, we have classes, and we also have classes that invites tradition bearers directly from the people back in the Philippines, particularly the indigenous and the Moro people, tradition bearers. So join us and follow us in Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And you can join us our salutation. In honor of our ancestors who created and transmitted this tradition to us, with open hearts, we like to take it in mind, body, and soul. And with humility, we bow as you use it to empower us as we walk our path. And land acknowledgement to the Lenape people and the Canarsie people who owns this land that was stolen from them.